Secret exposed. Christine Brown cried having sex with Kody for the first time. Christine Brown has decided to share her life story in her new memoir, Sister Wife, a memoir of faith, family, and finding freedom. And she does not hold back when it comes to revealing some of the most personal and difficult experiences of her marriage to Kody Brown. One of the most striking confessions comes from the very beginning of her marriage, during her honeymoon, when she admitted she cried after having sex for the first time with Kody. For many fans of Sister Wives, it is a shocking yet deeply human revelation, showing the vulnerable side of Christine as she opened up about the pain, disappointment, and reality of her earliest days with the man she thought she would be spiritually bound to forever. Christine and Kody had a spiritual marriage ceremony in March of 1994. At the time, Kody was already married to Meri Brown and Janelle Brown, which meant Christine was entering a plural marriage arrangement that she believed was rooted in faith and eternal principles. Christine had dreamed of being part of a plural family from a young age, so when she stepped into her role as Kody's third wife, she had high hopes for what her marriage and her place in the family would look like. The ceremony itself was filled with the excitement of new beginnings, but the truth of what awaited her on her honeymoon was far from the romantic vision she had imagined for so long. As newlyweds, Christine and Kody set off to spend time together after the wedding, but Christine quickly noticed that her husband had not put much thought into planning the trip. Rather than a magical experience filled with romance, attention, and connection, the honeymoon seemed careless and uninspired, which set the tone for what was to come. In the first draft of her book, Christine admitted that she initially wanted to gloss over these details. She felt embarrassed, and she described her wedding night simply as awkward, without giving further context. But two close friends urged her to share her story more honestly, reminding her that her truth had value and that being open could be liberating not only for herself but also for others who might relate. With their encouragement, she decided to be brutally honest in her memoir. Christine explained that she had grown up imagining intimacy as something magical, tender, and filled with love. Because Kody had already been married and was experienced, she assumed she would feel safe with him. She trusted that he would know how to make her first time special and that he would be careful not to hurt her. What actually happened was far from what she had pictured. Their first intimate moment was painful, leaving her in tears. Christine recalled crying during the experience, telling Kody she had been looking forward to this moment for so long, only to be devastated by how different it turned out to be. She described how it hurt physically because there was no foreplay, no gentle build-up, no tender connection that she had dreamed about for years. Christine explained that this was not just her first time having sex, it was her first kiss as well, since she had shared her very first kiss with Kody at the altar. The expectation of tenderness and romance was high, but the reality was painful and shocking. Although Kody apologized, Christine still felt crushed. She admitted that she had envisioned hand-holding, moonlight, gentle touches, and the beginning of a bond that would mark their eternal life together. Instead, she was left sore, in pain, and unable to try again for the remainder of their honeymoon. At that point, Christine comforted herself by thinking things would eventually get better with time. When they returned from their honeymoon, however, Christine noticed that her relationship with Kody did not improve in the way she had hoped. Rather than growing closer, Kody remained distant from her. Christine wrote that she quickly realized how close Kody was able to be with Meri and Janelle. Living in a plural marriage, she could hear through the thin walls just how connected and affectionate Kody was with his other wives. She admitted to being shocked when she realized the depth of the relationships he shared with them, which included not just physical intimacy but laughter, conversations, and a genuine sense of companionship. In contrast, her own marriage with him felt emotionally distant, unfulfilling, and lacking the type of connection she craved. Over time, Christine settled into a routine with Kody, where intimacy eventually became kind of good. She revealed that she did not experience her first orgasm until 2 years after their wedding, and even then, it happened accidentally. The moment was eye-opening for her, and she remembered thinking to herself, "Oh, that's what everyone's been so excited about." This moment highlighted just how unfulfilling her intimate life with Kody had been up until then. Christine and Kody went on to spend more than 25 years together and had 6 children. Despite raising a large family and sharing decades of their lives, the intimacy and emotional connection that Christine had once dreamed of never fully materialized in the way she wanted. She often compared her relationship with Kody to the bonds he had with his other wives, and the difference left her feeling neglected and unloved. As the years went on, Christine became more and more aware of the cracks in their marriage. She had hoped that things would grow stronger as they built a family together, but instead, she felt increasingly isolated. Kody's distance, combined with his favoritism toward other wives, eroded the foundation of their relationship. Christine endured the struggles for many years, focusing her energy on her children and trying to make the best of her circumstances. The breaking point finally came after more than 2 decades. Christine decided that she deserved better than to live in a marriage where she felt unseen, undervalued, and emotionally disconnected. In November 2021, she made the decision to leave Kody. It was a life-altering choice, one that shocked fans of Sister Wives but also resonated with many who had watched Christine's journey unfold on screen. By leaving, Christine reclaimed her independence, her voice, and her happiness. Her courage to walk away from a marriage that no longer served her led her to find love again. In October 2023, Christine married David Woolley, a man who she has described as her true partner and someone who makes her feel cherished. Their relationship has been a stark contrast to what she experienced with Kody. Christine has openly expressed her joy and gratitude for finding someone who treats her with the respect, love, and tenderness she had always longed for. Christine's memoir does more than just recount painful memories, it highlights her growth, resilience, and journey toward freedom. By sharing the difficult details of her wedding night and the struggles that followed, Christine has given fans an honest look into the reality behind the carefully constructed image of plural marriage. Her willingness to expose her vulnerabilities is a testament to her strength and her desire to live authentically. Now, Christine stands in a new chapter of her life. She has found happiness, love, and independence, and she no longer feels defined by the pain of her past. Her story is not just about heartbreak, it is about reclaiming her life and showing others that it is possible to move forward, no matter how much time has been lost. In her memoir, Christine makes it clear that while her marriage to Kody began with tears and disappointment, her future is filled with hope, joy, and the kind of love she always believed she deserved. In her memoir, Christine makes it clear that while her marriage to Kody began with tears and disappointment, her future is filled with hope, joy, and the kind of love she always believed she deserved.